Well, I'm going to show a little bit of applications of using my method of drunken boxing, but I'm going to use it on the dummy. I'm just going to show it. Let's see if we can slow it down a little bit and show you some of the applications, how I work out using a concept of drunken boxing. So my system is more like it's a combined approach to the art. What I was just demonstrating is some the way how I can blend in the Chinese drunken boxing, not instead of the traditional way, but try to make it into a modern, into my own way of doing it. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if I can do it. One of the motions in drunken boxing is the rocking. Now, although I'm rocking, I still have to have my hands still up. That's the protection here. That's protection here. This hand up here, protection as well. I can back fist. I can hit here. So still rocking. Bridge and hit right here. And I'm here. When I'm hit, I'm rocking here. But like I'm here, I'm rocking here. I'm going to let them punch. Punch in here. Hit. It's right here. Hit. Use it again. Punch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop. Hit. Back. Hit. Walk here, so I can push off, hit, that's right, hit, push off, block, straight, block, chop, block, hit, hit. Resting on my point, like this, hit it from here, straight in hand, take it from here, hit it from here, hit the hand up, straight, drop, hit. Back this one here. Yeah. Of course it came out. Here. Rocking here. Back this. Here. 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 If I want to do drunk, 1 inch. Gives you a good workout. Drunken boxing takes us all over here. This is just my way of applying the drunken boxing onto the wooden dummy. It's good when you have the wooden dummy that you can experiment with a lot of different techniques. Don't get stuck with just doing one thing. It gets boring. The best thing about training is that you can experiment as you go along. Try out different things. And just be satisfied with one way. Just a practice. Just a practice. Don't be satisfied just doing one thing. Try to experiment. The whole art is about experimenting, trying out things, trying out different things. On my videos, I try to do different things. All the time, I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting with techniques. I'm experimenting with movements. But here I'm a little restricted, so I don't have the room that I like to do certain kicks and certain movements. So I have to adjust things to suit. This is what the combined approach is all about. It's a blend. Right? It's one art, but with a blend. I borrow and I use things according to what suits me, what suits my physical makeup, my shape and everything, and I teach my students. That's why I don't have much students, because it's very intense. The programs are very intense. And when you're doing private is also intense, very intense. My warm-up is just as intense as then when you go into the actual class. There's so many things that I would like to show, but for reasons that I'm not going to show them. I don't get many comments on what I'm doing. Seems like a lot of the locals have some sort of problems when they see that there's somebody that some people feel I know came on to see me in training. No, I have been training since the 70s. I've been practicing martial arts since the 70s, early 70s, all in the Bruce Lee era, when there was a Bruce Lee fad, when everybody wanted to be Bruce Lee. I was one of those guys back in them days. After years and years, I get to understand a lot of things. I no longer care about that. I care about developing here. I developed the combined Kung Fu arts because I was fed up with politics in Kung Fu and in the martial art. Too much politics. Oh, you have to be training with this person. Oh, you have to be training with Bruce Lee student. Oh, you got to be this, you have to be that, in order to be recognized here. And if you don't got Mr. Chow or Mr. Hu or Mr. Wong to back you up, to say that you know nothing. Well, I prove on my tapes that I'm doing here that I wasn't trained by Mr. Chow, Mr. Wong, Mr. Hu, Mr. whatever. I'm self-taught and I can brag about it. The combined system is my personal art that I have developed over probably 30 to 35 years, going 40 years doing martial arts training. I developed it after 20 years of training. I finally call it the Combined Kung Fu Arts Academy. Very small. We don't have no backing, we don't have no funding. All the funding is from the students and the generosity of the students I have, which is not much. But this is a Barbados-based martial art that was developed here, right in Barbados. Not in China, not in Japan, right in Barbados. For all those other martial artists that sometimes look onto my tapes and they want to comment, you all know good enough that I know my stuff. And I don't have to brag, because on my videos, you can see I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about. And this is not a challenge. This is just showing what I have to offer and what I have developed here, right here in this small country, Barbados. And I'm proud to develop a system here that originated from China. And I wasn't taught by any Chinese. And I can do it just as good as any Japanese, Chinese, or whatever. People don't like what I say on this thing, comment on it. Feel free, doesn't matter. I know where I stand. I don't have to be the greatest fighter to defeat everybody. That's only a test of you can beat people, that's all. It's the skill, it's to show that you have something to offer your students. not only winning tournaments, but also making people forget about themselves, about learning art. This is a Barbados art, developed here right in Barbados. I'm self-taught. I trained with a partner years ago. I mean, he practiced in the 70s hard. Come up training from school, he was fighting, sparring, backyard fighting, getting beat. We didn't have no protective equipment, just empty hands. Just whatever you take, you get back at that time. No mouthpiece, no do something, no mouthpiece, no shin guards, just the bare thing. We used to fight. That's how I learned my art. Now I just like to teach. I enjoy teaching. I don't care about tournaments. I don't care about winning fights. I care about teaching and developing the art in a different way. Everybody don't want to go into tournaments. Anyway, I've said my piece. Back to training. Thank you very much.